Hi guys, so I'm going to do a random questions tag. There's supposed to be 100, but when I look through them, there's some numbers missing, and I probably won't do all 100 in this setting. So if I only do like 50 and then I change clothes somehow, I'm about to leave soon, so I don't know how many I'm going to get through. But I wanted to film something, so I decided to. Okay. The questions are on here, and I will link them below. And also, I got bored at work, so I answered these questions. Yay! So I do have some answers, but some of them might have changed since then. You'll understand. Okay. How old will you be in 5 years? 25. That sounds like super old to me. I don't know why. Who did you spend at least 2 hours a day with? One of my best friends, Caitlin. How tall are you? About 5'7". What do you look forward to most in the next week? What do you look forward to most in the next 6 weeks? Moving out of my house. I've been going to college in my hometown, and I'm moving colleges because my college doesn't actually have the major I want to do, but you could get like your basics out of the way, so that's what I did. What was the last movie you saw? Super 8. I saw it in the theaters yesterday, and with one of my friends, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, I really liked it, but it was like a funny thriller, or funny suspenseful kind of a thing. Like, it was so funny, but it was so suspenseful. It was kind of weird. Like, your emotions kind of went woo in it, but it was so good. Like, that made it really good, I think. Who was the last person you called? Let's look. My friend Kylie, who I actually saw the movie with last night. So, who was the last person to text you? My boyfriend. He said, "Aw, so are you." Who's the last person to leave you a voicemail? It was a lady asking if I could babysit. So the next question is if I prefer calling or texting. And it really depends on the person, because I like texting because you can text all day and you can always like talk to them all day, but if they want to tell you a story, I would so much prefer a call, because I like details, and if they tell me a story over texting, normally you can't give a lot of details. And so yeah, it really depends. What were you doing at 12 a.m. last night? I was sleeping. Are your parents married, separated, or divorced? Well, my birth parents never married, so I don't really know what you want to call them. And then my adoptive parents, they are married. So, when is the last time you saw your mom? What time is it? Probably about 30-45 minutes ago. Her and my dad went out to eat with one of their friends, so. What color are your eyes? I will probably put a picture, because especially right now with my glasses on, you cannot tell what color my eyes are. Normally they're like a blue-green kind of aqua color, and I'll probably insert a picture right about now. Hi guys, so I'm going to do a random questions tag. There's supposed to be 100, but when I look through them, there's some numbers missing, and I probably won't do all 100 in this setting. So if I only do like 50 and then I change clothes somehow, I'm about to leave soon, so I don't know how many I'm going to get through. But I wanted to film something, so I decided to. Okay. The questions are on here, and I will link them below. And also, I got bored at work, so I answered these questions. Yay! So I do have some answers, but some of them might have changed since then. You'll understand. Okay. How old will you be in 5 years? 25. That sounds like super old to me. I don't know why. Who did you spend at least 2 hours a day with? One of my best friends, Caitlin. How tall are you? About 5'7". What do you look forward to most in the next week? 6. What do you look forward to most in the next 6 weeks? Moving out of my house. I'm been going to college in my hometown, and I'm moving colleges because my college doesn't actually have the major I want to do. But you could get like your basics out of the way. So that's what I did. What was the last movie you saw? Super 8. I saw it in the theaters yesterday, and with one of my friends, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, I really liked it, but it was like a funny thriller, like, or funny suspenseful kind of a thing. Like, it was so funny, but it was so suspenseful. It was kind of weird. Like, your emotions kind of went woo in it, but it was so good. Like, that made it really good, I think. Who was the last person you called? Let's look. My friend Kylie, who I actually saw the movie with last night. So, who was the last person to text you? My boyfriend. He said, "Aw, so are you." Who's the last person to leave you a voicemail? It was a lady asking if I could babysit. So the next question is if I prefer calling or texting. And it really depends on the person, because, I mean, I like texting because you can text all day and you can always, like, talk to them all day. But if they want to tell you a story, I would so much prefer a call, because I like details, and if they tell me a story over texting, normally you can't give a lot of details. And so, yeah, it really depends. What were you doing at 12 a.m. last night? I was sleeping. Are your parents married, separated, or divorced? Well, my birth parents never married, so I don't really know what you want to call them. And then my adoptive parents, they are married. So, when is the last time you saw your mom? What time is it? Probably about 30-45 minutes ago. Her and my dad went out to eat with one of their friends, so. What color are your eyes? I will probably put a picture, because especially right now, with my glasses on, you cannot tell what color my eyes are. Normally they're like a blue-green kind of aqua color, and I'll probably insert a picture right about now. What time did you wake up today? Today was 4th of July, so I didn't have work or anything to do in the morning, so I woke up, I think, around 9, maybe a little before. What are you wearing right now? I will show you, because it is the 4th of July. I'm not doing anything special because my parents are going out to dinner and they're boring and they don't like to do anything. And then my boyfriend is working. So I'm going to just go see him, I think, and do nothing. I don't really know. On the top, I just have a navy blue and white striped shirt. And the white shirt underneath is stuck like it's one piece. I cannot remember where I got it. And my shorts, I'm pretty sure one of my friends gave them to me, and they're just navy blue shorts. They're just pretty casual. 17. What is your favorite Christmas song? I had to look this up because every year at Christmas I like the same song, but I can never remember what it was. So at work I looked it up, like looked at a list of Christmas songs. My camera's having super major issues. And looked up the lyrics and stuff. So I found out it's called Angels We Have Heard on High. I just like the tune, the words, just my favorite. Where's your favorite place to be? It really depends on the people. Like, the place doesn't make a difference to me, most of the time, but it's just the people I'm with. So, I would have to say probably my boyfriend, Andy, is who I would want to be with him, wherever he's at. The place doesn't normally matter. Number 19. Where's your least favorite place to be? If I'm in my car and I'm stuck in traffic. The least favorite place to be. Because A, I'm alone. If I'm stuck in traffic and I'm with someone, unless I have to like be somewhere, I'm okay. And if I'm not driving. I'm not a happy camper when I'm driving. I just don't like it. Where would you go if you could go anywhere? Hawaii. Where do you think you'll be in 10 years? Well, I said I wanted to have like the typical American dream. Like, well, a little different, I guess. Because I'd like to be married, and again, the place doesn't really matter. It's more about the people. And I'd like to be working. And I'd like to have not 2.5, we'll round it up to 3 kids. And a dog and a cat. So a little bit more than the American dream. But do I tan or burn? First time, most summers, I burn on my shoulders. That's it. I tan everywhere else, and then I'll burn on my shoulders once, and then I won't burn anymore. I'll just tan. What did you fear was going to get you at night as a child? A man. A scary man. I don't know. I thought there was going to be someone that was going to get me. Like, if I went, it was terrifying to go to the bathroom. Like, going to the bathroom, because I thought they'd be hiding it underneath the shower, or when I came back in my room, they'd be, like, on the other side of my bed, or underneath my bed, or, like, just gonna grab me. Like, I don't know. I just thought someone was gonna take me. What was the last thing that really made you laugh? Probably the movie last night, Super 8. It really made me laugh. But people, probably the day before that with my boyfriend. 25. How many TVs do you have in your house? 2. One in my parents' room and one in the basement. We don't have very many. How big is your bed? A twin. I did actually at one point have a 3/4 bed, which is in between a twin and a full. Actually, it's like, it was a really old bed. Do you sleep with or without clothes on? I don't really think this is an appropriate question, but with. What color are your sheets? This color. It's a green color. I have a bright blue set, so this is what my sheets are colored, because it's my pillow. And then my grandma made me this, so this is my other pillow, because I sleep with 2 pillows, which might be another question coming on. I'm not really sure. Yep. How many pillows do you sleep with? 2. What is your favorite season? I don't know. I just, I like the seasons as they come, and I like them for different reasons. Like, I like the spring because, like, you get to wear those spring colors, and I just think they're fun. I like the summer because you could just, it's just hot, and you get to swim and everything. And I like the fall, because at that point I want to wear a jacket. And in the winter it snows and it's Christmas time, and I get a month off school. And so yeah, I just think I like all of them, but probably spring. Probably spring. end of spring, beginning of summer. How many states of Providence have you lived in? 1. Yay. How many city towns have you lived in? 1. I've moved twice in my life. I went from one side of the city to the other side of the city. And that's it. So now I'm going to move 3 times and move in a different city, same state. Do you prefer shoes, socks, or bare feet? I'm not a very good answer of these questions because I like all of them. Outside, I like flip-flops, I'd probably say. Because I don't like going outside necessarily and stepping on something. Like, I'm afraid I'm going to step on a bug or a thorn or something, because I have done that and I don't like it. So outside I would have to say shoes. Inside, most of the time, I would say bare feet, unless it's super cold or I just put lotion on my feet, like at night. Because if you put socks on right after you put lotion on, fantastic. Are you a social person? Not really. Weird person. What was the last thing you ate? Okay, so I had lunch with my friend today, and we went to this place I'd never been before. It's just like a little cafe, and we had this thing called cranky turkey, and it was turkey and cheese and dried cranberries and this like cream cheese sauce. It was so good. Oh my goodness, it was so good. And I think actually I've been there once before, but I didn't like it all what I got. And that's what she always got, so we split a full order of it, and it was so good. Oh my goodness, I just want to eat it again. And then we got sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries. Sweet potatoes are my favorite, and they were just so good. Oh my goodness. I just had to put the paper down and tell you about it. What is your favorite restaurant? Probably, it really depends on my mood. See, I'm really bad at answering these questions. I'd probably say it depends on my mood, but in general, a restaurant called Red Robin, and I'm not really sure where all it's at. I know it's not just in my town. I know they're in other places, but I don't know where are the places. I don't know if it's just my region or my state or what, but that's my favorite. It has like hamburgers. That's what they're known for, but I always get this like barbecue wrap, and their fries are really good. And then Freddy's, I love their fries. Favorite ice cream? Mint chocolate chip dessert. Oh, ice cream. What is your favorite kind of soup? Tomato bisque. What kind of jelly do you like on your peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Any. I don't like peanut butter though. I don't really like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so I just like jelly sandwiches, and I'm not too picky on the jelly. Do you like Chinese food? Some of it. I really don't like rice very much though. Do you like coffee? Yes, but it has to be brown. So the next question is, how many glasses of water a day do you drink on average? Well, at work it's really easy to tell most of the time, because I always bring this water bottle, which is about 4.5 cups of water, and I try to drink it all in one day, plus if I get a drink at lunch or breakfast or something, and then that's not counting dinner. So probably between 6 and 8, I would probably say, because water is pretty much the only thing I drink. I mean, I don't drink pop or anything, so yeah. What do you drink in the morning? Either juice or iced coffee from McDonald's. What non-banking related card in your wallet is most valuable to you? Probably my driver's license, or my insurance cards. I'm not for sure which one. One of those two. Do you sleep on a certain side of the bed? Well, I have a twin, so one side's normally the other side. I do, however, sleep on my side. That helps. Do you know how to play poker? I did. I don't anymore. Let's see. Do you like to cuddle? Yes, very much so. I think there's a question later that will explain how much I like to cuddle. Have you ever been to Canada? Yes, I have. I've been to Vancouver and I really liked it. One of my really good friends is from there. And, yeah, I really liked it. Do you have an addictive personality? I mean, I like to finish things, if that's what addictive means, and I continue to do that thing until I finish it, kind of a thing. I don't know necessarily if that's addictive, or I don't really know what they mean. I don't know, maybe. Do you eat out or at home more often? If out means not in my home, out. But I actually, I eat out usually for breakfast or take a muffin or something from my house and eat it at work. And then for lunch, I normally like snack at work or I bring something. And for dinner, I'm normally either at my house or with my boyfriend at his house. So normally I eat at a house, but normally it's not my house. So I don't really know. What do you miss about preschool? Naps. I wish we could still take naps some of the time. I wish you had not a mandatory nap, but if you wanted to take a nap, you could. Do you know anyone with the same birthday as you? Yes, my boyfriend's best friend, actually. Do you want kids? 3 or 5. I like odd numbers that aren't 1. Do you speak any other languages? I got up to Spanish 5 in high school. I took it 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Spanish 5. But I don't remember most of it. I remember some of it, and now that they put Spanish all over the place, I've been reading it more and kind of remembering a lot of it. Have you ever gotten stitches? Yes. I'm trying to think how many times. I had stitches right up here, which normally you can see. Let's see if you will be able to tell. That white spot right there, that one had stitches on it. This part right here had stitches on it. I think my nose might have had stitches, but I can't remember. And both my feet have had stitches. Yay! 2 years ago, and I've only said here. What's happened? Let's see. Have you ever ridden in an ambulance? Once. I was on vacation and we were jumping off of cliffs into water, and I didn't make it to the water. Or I hit on my way down. So I had to ride in an ambulance. Not a very fun experience. Do you prefer an ocean or a pool? Well, I've swam in the ocean a couple times. One was on Christmas Day in Texas, so it was a little cold. And then, in Vancouver, I swam in the ocean. However, it was also super cold. So I've never actually been to like a warm ocean. I kind of want to go there, and I don't live close to an ocean, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. mean, I guess I would say pool because when I think of an ocean, I think of coldness, and I don't want to be cold. Do you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat? I'm assuming this means in a plane. And I think I like the window. I like seeing out if I know the person next to me. If I don't know the person next to me, I kind of like being on the aisle just so I can have some more space. I make too much nonsense. Do you know how to dance? Yes, I know how to swing dance pretty well. In high school, at our prom, we had a swing dance contest, and me and my date won. Yay! And then I just like to dance in general. Just kind of, I haven't taken any dance classes, though. What is your favorite thing to spend money on? Food, probably. Okay, so the next question, question 67, is, do you wear American Eagle shirts or another brand? I do own an American Eagle shirt and I think one and an Aeropostale shirt, and I really don't shop at the mall though that often. I don't know. I like Kohl's a lot better and Target. I just think they have cuter clothes, and I'm not a big logo person, so I don't know. Yes and no. What is your favorite TV show? I thought about this for a while because I was trying to think what my favorite TV show was, and I watch really random stuff. That's what I realized. I watch like American Idol and Clean House and Make It or Break It and Storage Wars and Food Channel, and so it's really I like a variety. I tend to get bored with one type of TV show, so I tend to change it up. If I watch TV one day, then throughout the day I'll change it up, I guess. Can you roll your tongue? I don't really know what that means, but I can do this. But I don't know what rolling your tongue is. Who is the funniest person you know? This was a hard one, but the funniest person I know right now would probably be the guy that's living with us. His name is Luke, and he's just like, he never lets you down. Like, it's so sarcastic but so funny. Do you sleep with stuffed animals? Yeah, actually I do. Which brings me back to the cuddling. It's this bear, and he's not very worn, but he's super soft. I sleep with him because I do like cuddling, and I have a really hard time falling asleep, like not holding on to something, and so I have to hold on to something when I sleep, and I already have 2 pillows that I sleep with underneath my head, so I didn't really have a 3rd pillow, and so yeah. What is your main ringtone on your phone? So my phone is normally on vibrate, but I did recently change my ringtone as I did want to see what it is, and I've been trying to keep it on when I'm not at work so I can hear a phone call, because actually the phone calls are on silent. They don't even have a vibrating sound. So what I have for that is so it is called Soft Intrigue, and yeah, so it's very different than anyone else's. Do you still have clothes from when you were little? Yes, my mom saved them. What object is closest to you right now? Probably my keychain. Okay. Do you turn the water off while you brush your teeth? Yes, I do. I turn it off while I brush my teeth and then I turn it back on. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Closed. Do you sleep with your main doors open or closed? Closed. All the way. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Probably a swarm of bees. Do I flirt a lot? I used to. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? What do I... most of the time, barbecue sauce. What is your favorite food? It really depends on my mood, but recently, my kind of comfort food or go-to food, which is probably one of the worst foods it could be, would be cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Let's see. Can you change a light bulb? Yes, it's super easy. Have you ever gotten grounded? Not traditionally. I'm pretty much a homebody, or used to be. I'm not as much anymore. And so they would take away individual things like the computer or the telephone or the TV or something like that, but grounded, just no. So I guess I was grounded from specific items, but not grounded as a whole. Have you ever ran out of money? No. I mean, it depends on what you mean. Like, if I set a limit, like if I'm going shopping and I set a limit, then yes, I'll run out of money in that way. Like, I'll run out of my budget, but I've never, like, had $0 in my bank account that I can remember. What is your usual bedtime? I've been trying to get to bed by 11 on most nights, just trying to stay consistent so that the weekends don't totally mess up my schedule. And it's been going pretty well, so probably between 11 and 12. Some nights are different, but pretty much 11 or 12. What is the last book you read? Well, I don't have the last book I read because I gave it back, I think. But the book I'm going to read next is this book. Do you read the newspaper? We don't get the newspaper, so no. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? No. I've never had any magazine subscriptions. Do you watch Disney? Last summer when I babysat or nannied, I watched it all the time, and I could tell you like all the shows and all the characters and all everything. This summer or this year, if I flip through, maybe for a little bit, I don't know. I don't watch TV like super much, or yeah. So I don't think I watch Disney very much. Do you dance in public? Depends. I have a video on my Facebook actually that's me dancing in Kohl's, and I was really hyper that day, and so yeah. Sometimes. What radio station did you last listen to? I'm pretty sure it was either 963, which has, if you know Bobby Bones, the Bobby Bones show in the morning, has him, or where I live it's 105.3, and it has Kid Craddock in the morning. Yeah. Who is in the picture frame closest to you? It's probably this one, which is me and my mom, and then me and my grandma right here. And this was from last summer, and then this one was from Thanksgiving. My hair was super short in this picture. So yeah, that was probably the closest one actually in a frame. I have a bunch of pictures kind of laid out that are not in frames because I am moving, so I didn't really want to put new pictures in frames and then maybe not have room for that frame, or it being in a different spot or something like that. What was the last note you scribbled on a piece of paper?
I went to my boyfriend's work, which is at a hotel, and I was reading the comics, and I just wrote a bunch of notes on them. Like, what is your favorite candle scent? Vanilla cookies. What is your favorite board game? Guess Who? I don't know if that's a board game though, because you flip them down. So probably Clue.
So the next question is, when was the last time you attended church? Today is Tuesday, and the last time I attended it was Sunday. Who was your favorite teacher in previous years? Probably my kindergarten teacher. Her name was Mrs. Cotter, and she was just my favorite. What is the longest you've ever camped out in a tent? 3 nights. Who was the last person to do something extra special for you? And this is the last question, and it was my boyfriend for my birthday. He threw kind of a little surprise party, and I never had someone throw me a surprise party. I've always wanted one, so that was really cool. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.